Hello, my beautiful Aries. Welcome to your reading for the next 3 months. And today we're going to look into, in this reading, your coffee cup, which is going to show us events, names, letters, maybe the pathways opening. And then we're going to jump into your tarot, which is going to be much more a spiritual guidance, but we can also have characters showing up in there. By the way, this is going to be a general reading. So if it resonates, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up and hit subscribe so you can bounce your energy back from the universe and can even maybe manifest your miracles. Today I'm feeling for you, Aries. We're stepping into fire timeline, Leo timeline. There's some miracle energy I'm feeling. So if you are called to maybe send someone a message or pick up the phone and call someone, maybe go somewhere or buy something that you can afford at this moment, maybe in the future you can afford better, why not? So go ahead and just do that, okay? Maybe you want to get yourself something small, but it's been a while, you keep postponing it. It can be that thing. It doesn't have to be massive, but it seems like it is going to boost some energy, or maybe it is going to actually create the bridge of incidents to your massive desires. I see there's a tears of joy coming forward. This is the 3rd month opening up a pathway. The pathway, this is not a travel pathway. I feel like this is actually an opportunity outside of your comfort zone. This is not like a road that you're going to travel, but this can be something unexpectedly, something turning into gold, maybe a stone that you have. Think of it as in The Alchemist, maybe a metal that you have, or something that you consider as metal. This can be your skill set. This can be a furniture that you have at home, can turn out to be a treasure, actually. And I see here in your heart space, there's someone. Okay, this kind of looks like a frog. Let's see. This is in the 3rd month as well. This can be a frog actually turning into a prince too, okay? I don't want to specify this as a person because this can be a project. This can be something that you keep putting on the side or postponing to do. It seems like here there's some treasure in there. Maybe you need to just pick it up back up again and find that treasure. Maybe the treasure is under it, by the way. It can be something that, like I said, the bridge of incidents might lead you somewhere, which when you go towards that direction, you'll end up finding that treasure you're looking for. I keep referring, like my mind keeps going to The Alchemist. If you haven't read the book already, just go ahead and take a look at it. It is extremely like life-changing book. It's a life-changing book. Anyways, I see here within the 1st month timeline, there's a goat. Do you have a Capricorn in your life or someone stubborn? They're showing up here, and they're showing up 2 other goats, and you have 2 pathways. This 3 people are blocking, and I feel like they might be either like a family members or like a team that they're working together. They're blocking your pathway, and you're here. You're the elephant right there. Elephant indicates resources, money, wealth, abundance, and you are sitting in the mud. These Capricorns, instead of they're helping you, they're just like they're lifting their nose up and going straight forward towards their goal. So the Capricorn, you can take it as also the energy of stubbornness, okay? They're goal-oriented, but they're stubborn, and they're in their own world. When they're locked into the goal, they don't care what's happening. And this can be someone maybe you're expecting the help to come, or family members, you're expecting the help to come from them, but it seems like that you're going to actually pull yourself out of there. So I see letter L as in Larry or Loretta. It can be someone's first name or the last name. There's an older lady right here, not really in that bunch, but it seems like she's wearing a crown. I see letter A also came in their name. Lana, maybe. So this can be another option you have that you're not really looking at this moment. You're looking at because you have your gaze locked in a certain solution or certain type people. There's another person right in front of you, right under your nose, that you don't realize that they're actually there for you, okay? So I feel like this experience is coming forth here. There's a legal paper above this, behind this person as well, that will lead you to some clean slate, a new beginning too. And this moment is happening so you can see that you have other options, you have other people, other help, divine help coming forward. You don't have to lock your gaze into a certain group or people or a certain outcome and put yourself in the mud basically because of that. And it seems like you are learning experience, you're learning that you're figuring out there's another way, always another way, and all is always well. And the second month timeline, there's a hill above, and this hill is a person actually that you're getting on their back, which can carry you. This can be a new company. I feel that energy. This person is looking at this full cup. Maybe they have a lot to share. They will share it with you. Another thing here is you're climbing up the hill, and this turns out to be a person. So this can be a challenge that you're taking on, maybe a school that you're going to go to, or a job that you're trying to manifest, or maybe a new living environment that you want to move. It seems like it is seeming like to you initially like a challenge that you need to climb up the hill. But when you climb up the hill, you realize this is actually something that you're either accomplishing that will give you a guideline to maybe even teach others how to take care of that, how to do that. And this can also lead you towards someone maybe powerful, a powerful good friend, or this can be you becoming an authority figure in this field and subject, and maybe pulling others with you in that direction. But it is going to put you on a course of movement, of an adventure here when you set, when you complete that task, when you climb the hill. I see there's another small pathway opening. This is but when it comes forward, when this legal paper or clean slate comes ahead within towards the end of the first month. Another thing with this energy is this can be also an idea, maybe in a field that you're not interested in, or something that you're not an expert at, because sometimes we receive some sort of inspirations that are some totally different than what we do, but they can turn out to be a really good resource or really good manifestation. Like the example come to me is the Course of Miracles. I think the writer of the Course of Miracles is a therapist, and she channels that whole thing, whole text, and it is like a life-changing thing for a lot of people now. It's like text now. So it can be something like that. So follow the inspiration. Another thing I see here is there's actually a conversation happening between three and the three devils. I'm going to say this is the three Capricorns again. I feel like you're going to overcome these people. Like you're going to, overcoming, not that the exact word, but it's just, they're going to be a thing of the past. They're going to be like being so big too, they're being so tiny. They're not going to be a part of your future. You're not going to be concerned about what they're doing, or how they're not helping you, or whatever it is, that you're going to basically get something so massive. And I see a giraffe here, a taller animal, a stronger animal, and this can also indicate that you're going to have like a long-term vision. You're going to create something much bigger than that. You're not going to mind if they're in your life, they're helping you or not. Maybe even you're not going to care about it. Think of it this way. I'm thinking now, maybe now you're struggling with money, but then you come up with a product and that picks up, which I give the example of Scrub Daddy whenever I think of this way things. And this, I don't know if he was struggling, but he had this company. He has a sponge, it's just a very unique thing. And he goes to Shark Tank. Everybody rejects him except the lady there. And she doesn't even rob the 50% of the company. She just takes 20% or 25% of it and gives him the financing. And then now he's a billionaire, almost like a million, like a hundreds millions, I heard the other day. So no problem is a big thing for him anymore. Okay, so I feel like here you're gonna go that kind of a transformation. This doesn't have to be like a manifesting $1 billion company at the end of the day, but this can be something that will be so satisfactory for you. You're not gonna care what happens to those people anymore. Okay, so I don't think he cares what those shark guys actually told him in that interview. Within the 3rd month timeline, I see a Cancer here, someone with a claws right there. This can be someone motherly. I feel feminine energy, maybe a mother figure or a female friend who's loving and supportive of you coming into your space, maybe to help you or maybe to comfort you. And in that space, there's also a king appearing. This can be a friend of hers, maybe just introducing you to this masculine energy. With this masculine energy comes like a bag of money here. I thought like a baggage for a second. Okay, then I saw this as like the frog right here too. So we're gonna go with both meanings. This one has like okay, there's a horse next to him, so it can be like a knight in shining armor as well. The thing is, though, I don't feel like this person has a pure energy. They have a good energy, but it's not a pure energy. So, taken with like a grain of salt, I think that's a term. When you're forming a friendship with this person, white knight, white horse indicates that you're going to click very well. It's going to be a good friendship, maybe. Even if this is like a job opportunity, you're going to find a really good partnership in there. But the thing is, this person might also have their own thing, a baggage, or maybe they are the frog that are transforming right now. And maybe if you provide everything for them, you can stop their transformation. You can stop their growth. So while enjoying each other's company, it's important to this can also be like, I'm saying knight, but this can be also a feminine, female character as well. Do not interrupt their growth process, okay? And another thing I see here is this kind of looks like a fish, one of those flat fish, which is fish usually symbolizes massive opportunity, but I see that you are feeding this fish something. You see you have an arrow in your hand, or you have something, maybe a bait in your hand. This can be something that you're catching, and money that you're catching, but you're giving something first. It's actually coming towards you when you put this out there. Okay, let's dive into the saucer now. I also see the Cancer, I said the crab, actually holding a magic lamp in their hand. So this person might be coming to you with a wish that you have, a desire that you have. Okay, that's how you can differentiate this person from another one that is showing up in your energy. And let's dive into the saucer. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind, and let's see what the answer is going to be for that. Okay, I see that you're going to find yourself in a crowd, either a mental crowd or a crowded environment, okay? And like these people are in your energy field. Your desire, the first time I flipped it, it didn't really show up, but the second time it's coming forward. So it seems like here you are actually trying to make this happen. If this is something that you're trying to make it happen, it might require a different way of handling things. And even the third time you flip the switch, it can actually change, bring a second desire too, okay? With tears of joy. Switching doesn't mean like switching a job. Maybe you're looking for a job but you're going to a certain website, or you're talking to one person. It can be actually changing that the way you do things, maybe updating your resume, and like there are tips and tricks for that if you're looking for a job, or if you're looking for a home, maybe working with a different person. That simple and small change is going to actually bring the progress. There's the third desire you have here that actually just manifests by itself. So maybe it is good to just practice some letting go, detachment from the outcome, and that will actually just take care of itself, as you can see here. Let's get back to the saucer. I see like you are surrounded by crowd. I see a letter G right here. Can be Georgina and someone's first name or the last name. I see a G again, or number 6, which indicates unconditional love. Number 9, letter S. As Sammy, like a number 9 is an enlightenment. So you might get into this environment. Maybe you're avoiding it, but it seems like there's a moment of understanding. I see here the glasses are showing up. So it can change your perspective about certain things, first of all. The second of all is The glasses is actually symbolizing you, the things that may be blurry before can become clear when you step into the environment and listen to what people are talking about. This can be about a subject you have in your mind or something that you're researching. Maybe you want to buy a home, but you're not really in the vicinity of the energy. So can be like going into the seminars or watching online what's happening in the market, and that is going to give you a clear understanding. It seems like there's some confusion at this moment, but you're going to start getting clarity when you get yourself involved in the situation. Okay, I'm going to dive into your tarot now. If you have a specific question, desire, and intention, it's good to focus on that. We're going to go with 4 different here, the lines. We're going to look into your current situation, your recent past, what can be done in the present, and what the future holds for you. Let's go ahead and see what this is coming forth. We have 3 of Michael. This is current situation. 3 of Cups energy. No, this is actually 3 of Swords energy. You might have actually experienced heartbreak. Let's see in the past too. I'm going to pull all of them. Okay. Okay, someone might have been opposed to you. Maybe we have this is actually Devil, the Capricorn energy, or confused you, didn't really give you what is yours. Maybe you made a deal with someone and they didn't really give you what you're desiring. But the thing is, though, this is actually growing something within you. The Strength card indicates that this event actually changed your perspective about this person, the situation, and maybe even you had obsessed about it for a while. Maybe you tried to resolve this in your mind. It seems like that is going to give you energy. The justice will be served. You're going to receive what you're desiring anyways. It doesn't matter, but if this person gives it to you or not, the universe is ready to serve you. But this gives you a lot of confidence and independence that you're not really attached to this person anymore or this situation anymore. Even if you're feeling like this is something that you really wanted to make it happen, but it didn't happen. Now you're moving on to a new timeline, a new era, which is going to bring a lot of justice. And this is going to bring a lot of confidence. And the 3 of Aries, the 3 of Pentacles, the real people that you can work together, the real team energy is going to come forward. Because in the past, it seems like with a decision, it's aligning. This is the Capricorn. Maybe you have been with really stubborn people. They weren't aligned with you. They weren't working together. They were doubting the 7 of Pentacles is the doubting your progress and the things that you do, and maybe opposing to you, creating conflict all the time. It seems like you are removing yourself out of that situation right now. It can be causing the heartbreak because you feel like, I spend all this energy in this space, in this people, in the situation, and I am left with nothing. But it seems like here you have a lot of things. Justice here, justice being served. The karma's wheel is turning. It's working, and you're going to see the results very soon. Just focus on in the current moment, your being who you are, your perfect energy. The Queen of Fires here. We have your confidence is important. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people, which they are showing up with the 3 of Pentacles energy as well. You're going to do an amazing job with them together. Let's see what else can be done in the present moment. 6 of Michaels is a 6 of Swords energy. So walk away from the things that do not serve you anymore, because it is the best way to heal what has been done, what has happened. Queen of Michaels is the Queen of Swords. Be logical. Take a logical approach rather than taking exactly like emotional approach, and you know exactly what to do, and your experiences out of that situation is going to be very useful in this moment. We have 6 of Gabriels. This is 6 of Wands energy. There's a massive victory for sure showing up. 6 of Michaels is 6 of Swords. You're walking away from the choppy waters to the calmer shores. You're removing yourself out of the drama of others, and you're proclaiming your freedom basically. And also your insights are building new bridges for you. Okay, 9 of Aries is now in Pentacles. Also focus on what you have already created, your material satisfaction, and the things you already have, and that focus will actually start growing those things. They're going to start expanding in the other areas, or maybe it's going to be growing organically. Okay, what the future holds is Seven of Michaels is Seven of Swords energy. If there's anything shady, I feel like here it's going to come to light. So you can choose the better pathway, okay? If maybe somebody is doing things in the future, you're going to realize who's that person or what they're doing. Or maybe this can be an institution or something happening behind the closed doors that you're not really being told. It seems like here in the future, it's going to be revealed to you. We have a new offer coming, Knight of Cups. This can be a romantic offer if you're manifesting love. Someone romantic, dramatic, poetic, and we had the Cancer in your cup. I feel like this can be also a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, Cancer energy. This can be someone coming in to help you, maybe pick up some of the load off of your back. And Three of Wands is a new adventure you're setting off to. Prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as it's expected. So it is actually coming together with the Six of Wands energy. This is the victory energy. Queen of Gabriel, decisions. And seems like when you stand in your independence, your passion, your confidence, you're going to, the past negativity will be eliminated. You're going to have a victorious moment which will help you extend into the new adventures. And Queen of Aries is resourcefulness. Nurturing yourself is important. In the future, you're going to have time, space, and finances maybe for that. And the ability to make anything more beautiful. It seems like you're going to really start enjoying the things that you're created, and you're going to have time for it. Maybe you're going to have the mental clarity for it, the support for it. Everything is going to align perfectly. Now I'm going to get your second oracle. We're going to see what's the blockage here, because I see this Three of Michael is just, the Three of Swords just stepped on the way of the pathway. It's just stepping, like standing right there. It's just a heartbreak standing right there. It's blocking you to see the justice that you're receiving, your rightful part of the situation. You are actually, maybe that's being blocked. Let's see what the block is. We have the Trust, Crystal Cave. Okay, maybe you're not really trusting that everything is going to be okay. You're always being taken care of the divine. Another thing here is number 9 is an enlightenment. So you might be having understanding what trust is here, okay? Trusting yourself is the first thing, first component of trust. And the second is trusting the divine. But trusting someone can be changing according to the personality of the character, because you can always trust people. Trust that they will be who they are. Okay, if someone is, we have Seven of Michael, shady, stealing the swords before the war, someone is pushing your boundaries, you can trust that they will do that every time. Okay, that's where the blockage is. Maybe you're trusting that, oh, they did to that person, but they're not going to do it to me. No, trust is actually understand what trust is. Trust that they will be themselves every time. And also, I feel like here, this is also giving you the trusting in yourself, ability to create amazing things in your life. Okay, that's where the blockage lies. Let's see what the healing is. Fire spirit energy. Fire spirit is your energy. Following your passion is extremely important here. Being who you are is extremely important. And if you are maybe allowing someone into your space because you trusted them, it's actually telling you raise your energy, and that will remove those low vibration people out of your life. Okay. And finally, we have leadership, and the stag spirit comes forward. This is the outcome. When you raise your energy, the people who maybe even yearn for your leadership, they want you in your life, is going to start to show up, okay? Because maybe that's what you're built to do. That's what you need to do in order to live life fully. This is your guidance, which you need to know. Family, friends, and guides showed up here. So it seems like you're forming a soul family, guys. It doesn't have to be bloodlines. This is a soul family. And the soul family is going to guide you through maybe advice, through fun, through gossip that you'll receive towards what's right, in the right direction. Okay, this is your goddess. Do we have goddess or god? I don't know. Seshanaga, king of the serpents, the god of guidance. I bow down to Seshanaga, the leader of all the hooded serpents, who takes an infinity of forms and holds this earth like a mustard seed on just one of his thousands of heads. Okay, this world virtue is going to bring to you is the patience and fortitude, ability to serve with humility, physical and mental strength. I love that. You have the strength word twice here. Ability to adjust to various circumstances. So it seems like flexibility is coming. Flexibility as well as resilience is coming. And let's pull your sigil that you can use. And then finally, I'm going to pull an affirmation for you, okay? This is the fire, guys. This is the second fire we have. You are the fire. You can use fire element to manifest your desires at this time. The element of fire heralds new life, renewed passion, and positive transformation. So you can draw it somewhere. So you can look at it. The triangle is the fire, the symbol of fire. It can maybe even revoke some creative ideas in you. We have the purple color with the chakra, the third eye chakra. Believing in spiritual guidance gives me certainty and the freedom to keep dreaming even when I can't see the results yet. Okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.